So Eli, what kind of conversations are you having with your buyer clients these days?
I don't work with buyers anymore as often. However, I am speaking with you and the rest of the teammates every day about what buyers are most concerned about and what type of questions they have. One thing that a couple of things that we always hear about, right, is that one, the high interest rates, and if they're going to go higher, what's going to happen with that, and two, how is the market going to be by the end of the year, next year? So everyone's kind of noticed that the market's shifting and they're just kind of frozen, not sure what to do this time.
Do you think people are scared?
Yeah, obviously, I think a lot of people right now are scared. Obviously, they have a lot of reason to be, right? We have inflation all-time high. The Feds are raising the interest rate, and the media out there just, making all these headlines portraying the real estate market, for my opinion, very incorrectly. And the interest rates are high right now. So a lot of the borrowing power that buyers used to have, now they may not have. So there's a kind of come to reality type of moment, and really having that conversation with yourself to seeing do I really want to be in this market, and what's my real motivation?
Definitely. Would you say there's ever a bad time to buy?
It depends on the person's scenario, right? Each person is different. And for me to answer that, obviously the one thing that we do with our clients is that we really want to find out the reason why they're looking to make a move. But there hasn't been a bad time of a real estate purchase when you think of it as a long term. When people tend to lose on the real estate deal is that when they don't hold it long enough for that asset to appreciate, and they trade it before they even get to that point. So,
is there an average time you would say that would be to stay in home?
Yeah. So listen, each market is different, right? We've saw, when you look at historically the appreciation year over year, we've gone from 4% a year to 6%, very average year over year, right? Increases. And for the longest time, the media's been saying the market's going to crash, but instead it just went 4% appreciation, 5%, 6% year over year. With COVID, with everyone's lifestyle changing and home being the most important focal point for a lot of families and people, we saw huge jumps in real estate, right? We saw, especially in suburban markets and anchor towns like Philadelphia, go from, that 6% to 18%, 20%, right? And we're not gonna have that anymore, right? So we're going back to a normal market. I think that if someone's thinking about, buying something with the idea that they want to be out of it and flip it in a year or two, you should not be buying. Buying real estate right now is not for that person. But if you want to be part of a community and you want to stay there for the average time period of 7 years per se, or even longer, you're definitely going to make the right decision when it comes to investing in real estate and building wealth.